All right, we're on hole number 3 of the Gridiron tournament in Monday's qualifying round in the rookie division. You know, I have no idea. I did not get this hole in practice, and I've played this hole a bunch of times. I just can't remember how to play it. So we're gonna find out right now. So we're either gonna use a sniper or a backbone on it. And I think for ball here, we're going to take a navigator. We don't need anything special. And we'll see how that goes. And we'll have to remember how to play this hole. I know that there's a huge hill going up to the green, and it's better to be a little long than it is to be short and roll back down that hill. In one-on-one play, this is a very tough hole, especially when you have headwind, because it's going to totally change the shot. I know in the past when I've set up, I've always set up a little bit lower down here further into the mouth and not tried to get into that gap as much. We'll have to see what feels right. I don't like that first bounce when you're there. The further up you go up into that mouth, that first hit on that hillside is a straight up and down. He wants to bounce straight up and down. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to wedge my white rings up where the rough's at. So let's get a consistent spot. I'm going to put just a titch of topspin on, and that's probably way too much. So with my sniper, we're about 3.5 rings. Isn't it perfect? And see how when you hit lower down the hill, it bounces more in a forward direction. It doesn't do that huge want to jump up in the air. That's why I start down just a little bit further. If you're in the area where it's bouncing straight up like that and you hit a little bit to the left or you hit a little bit to the right, it can change that trajectory, and the next thing you know, you're ending up rolling down the hill. And so I want my first bounce to hit the fairway, and then I want my second bounce to be past that hill. I want to fly over that hill during that in between the first and the second bounce. The goal is to just nicely dribble it up there. All right, that was our first look at hole number 3. That hole can be a very dangerous hole, but I think that hole is going to be, if you pick a spot and you're in a very consistent spot and you make your adjustment and you just take the shot, you know, we do have a hole-in-one shot on there, but the main thing on this hole number 3, is to get your birdie and go home. This hole there's going to be a lot of people that are going to epic fail hole number 3. So just playing hole number 3 consistently and having a nice easy shot where you're not doing anything spectacular is going to be very key. All right, thanks for watching.